Brokers' role in MLS compliance, working together to provide great MLS data. The most important role of the MLS is to ensure MLS data integrity. To that length, it's important that the MLS team works together with you as the MLS participant, or we're going to refer to you as the broker, when issues of MLS data compliance or MLS complaints are received by the MLS team related to MLS data integrity or MLS rules compliance. MLS rules and data integrity compliance issues come to the MLS team from various sources. MLS compliance issues are reported by other agents or even by property owners or buyers. MLS compliance can venture into issues like properties being shown without an appointment, potential violations of the clear cooperation policy, or not having a qualified listing agreement. Let's talk about Listing Data Checker. The number one source of compliance reporting is Listing Data Checker, or what we refer to as LDC. It is a tool created and maintained by our MLS vendor, CoreLogic. LDC checks all new listings for data accuracy and compliance with NETRIS business rules. The areas that LDC checks for on each new listing are the address, city, zip code, school district, and tax ID number. LDC uses public record data to compare against the listings. If there are any discrepancies in the data, then an email is automatically sent out to the listing agent. The first notice goes only to the listing agent. However, if the issue is not resolved, then the broker and any person in the office with manager or office administrator status will receive the subsequent notifications along with the listing agent. If you as the broker are seeing these notifications and you are not the listing agent, then you need to get with the listing agent to make sure the issue is resolved. LDC also checks private remarks, public remarks, and other text fields like showing instructions to make sure there's no inappropriate language that might be a fair housing violation or commission information, which is not allowed in the MLS. Staff does review those violations and text fields to make sure that any words flagged are actual violations. For instance, the word bonus is flagged, but so many listings have bonus rooms. Those flagged violations are waived by staff. LDC also checks for property statuses like active option and sends notices when the option period has expired, or if a pending listing has been pending over 90 days, or if a pending listing has been pending over 1 year, and off-market listings that have a deed change recorded, which would indicate that the property sold and there was a failure to report that sale. LDC now checks for photo violations where text, branding, people, and vehicle license plates are visible in the photo. This is the newest process using photo AI, artificial intelligence, to flag photos with potential violations. MLS staff does review those before they are sent out to remove the photograph. Below is an example of an LDC screen that staff uses to review the listings as they become flagged. To the right of the screen, you will see that there are 3 violations noted, but one has been waived. The waived violation has to do with the photo AI. The flagged photos are reviewed by staff before sending out to the listing agent, because on occasion the AI is incorrect and there's no violation. But on this listing, you can see that the parcel ID, the tax ID number, and the parcel ID number in the city are flagged as being incorrect by the system. 99% of all DC issues may be resolved by the listing agent or anyone who receives the email by replying to the email. We have staff who monitor those replies and address any issues or concerns with the notices. Other MLS compliance issues, as we discussed earlier, come to us reported by other agents or even property owners or buyers. MLS compliance can venture into properties being shown without appointment, potential violations of the clear cooperation policy, or not having a qualified listing agreement. The most important action you can take is to make sure you or your agent is taking prompt action to respond to requests for information, intervene when requested by the MLS team, or by going into the MLS and making sure the issue is resolved.